Greetings and salutations, Mega Wizard 79 here with another episode of Stellaris. So, this is not our empire. This isn't even our galaxy. Yeah, this is a different, this is actually different, basically, I guess you could, I mean, I just call them sessions. So yeah, this is a different session, on a different save file, that I play on my free time. So yeah, this is an empire that I've been working on pretty much in conjunction with my playthrough. And this is kind of the empire that I wanted to do, more or less. What do you call it? But the main reason I just wanted to show you guys this was because of this right here. So this right here, this is an Eka Monopoli. It's a city planet, one of the most powerful planet types in the game. It's right up there in the top 3, alongside hive worlds, machine worlds. Guess that's technically it. I guess Gaia worlds would be the 4th pick. But if you're doing but that's only if you're doing a biological empire that's not a hive mind empire. Otherwise, you want a hive world because that's just better for you. But an Eka Monopoli, oh my god, like, so many things could be said about this. It's such a great world. The issue is, so the way you create an Eka Monopoli is you need this perk right here. You have to have 2 other perks before you can pick this one, and you also have to... yeah, I think that's the only requirement. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you the requirement once you pick it anymore. But you need 2 other perks to pick this one, so this will never be your 2nd perk. It'll always be your 3rd onward. I think you also need to have anti-gravity tech. Yeah, you do. So you need... Yeah, that's right, because, what is it? Yeah, so you need anti-gravity tech, and you have to have 2 other ascension perks, but once you have that, you're golden. What do you call it? So normally that means it'll either be your 3rd or 4th pick, depending on your dice roll. So... let me see. Oops, sorry, over here. So anti-gravity tech, it'll appear in engineering, and let's see, where is it? It is... here it is. Sorry. Yeah, anti-gravity engineering. So that's what you need, but as you can see, that's a second... that's the 2nd iteration of, where is it? Here we go, of weather control system. So first you have to get weather control system, and then, if God smiles on your face, this will pop up at some point in the game. But yeah, you need that. Oh, also, I guess, while I'm still on the screen, this right here is what is it I need to make my encryption better, and also to get that edict that gives me an additional envoy. It's actually this one right here, quantum hacking. This is the one that gives you the edict. So yeah, because I don't have this, my hacking isn't as great as it could be. But when you combine this with the saboteur skill tree, oh my goodness, it is just like you're practically invincible. It's a really good tech. It has several layers. You have quantum hacking, you have quantum firewalls, which increases your encryption. You have simulated social engineering, which is the 2nd layer of quantum hacking, which gives you a +2. So the way you can tell... so pretty much you have 2 branches, one that increases your code breaking, one that increases your encryption, and this is kind of the only way to increase both of these in a meaningful way, if you will, because otherwise you're just stuck wasting your precious wait, over here, no, Here we go. Yeah, otherwise you're stuck wasting your precious, civic slots, which you only get 3 of. So, yeah. It's better just to get those techs, and eventually they spawn. In my luck, though, they tend to spawn way towards the end, way towards the middle. Yeah, towards to mid to late games, so you don't really see them that early. Anyway, but before I go on to our actual game, let me just give you a little... So, yeah, so this world, it produces resources on a scale you can't even imagine once you get it filled up. And usually these are big worlds. So to make a world in Ecomonopoli, usually, well, it used to be that the world had to be like a size 15 at the minimum, but it's oddly enough, I've seen some that are actually, I've actually seen some relic worlds that are size 10 and can become a Ecomonopoli. And with that one, you don't even need the tech, because all you have to do is just basically just have all the resources to be able to turn it into an Ecomonopoli. But yeah, so this, what is it? But yeah, so this world, so it's a size 23. It used to be a Savannah world, which I transformed. But yeah, so this used to be a Savannah world, and then I turned it into an Ecomonopoli, which takes 10 years, because it takes 3,600 days. So yeah, so that's 10 years. But trust me, it's worth it. What do you call it? So the beauty of this world is, just like Gaia worlds, it has like a special habitability modifier. Any species can live on this planet, provided you're not void dwellers. But yeah, anyone can live on here. It's a really good world. It's incredible. Like, so, like, I mean, look at the housing right here. This right here. So the housing, you get plus 21 housing for every little, you know, now, so the reason why there are a lot of housing here is so if you're turning a world into an Ecomonopoli from scratch, you have to fill up all the districts. There can't be any so you have to fill up all the districts. There can't be any blockers on the planet. And you also have to have 20,000 minerals and 200 influence. So you need 20,000 of these and 200 of this, and then and then that's it. That's your requirements. There can't be any blockers on the planet, so there can't be anything here that's lifted. So there can't be like anything, like right there where it says planetary features. There can't be anything blocking you, anything that's taking away districts. You can't have those. What is it? So yeah, so all those have to be gone, and then you have to fill up either all your city districts or all your industry districts. Either or, it doesn't matter. I would recommend filling up all your city districts for the simple fact that if you fill up all your industry districts, when this transforms over, you're gonna have a lot of I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a lot of foundry and arcologies, and as you can see, they require special resources to upkeep on. These require motes, these require crystals. So yeah, you gotta be careful there. So everything except for the residential arcology here requires a special resource on top of energy to keep it going. What do you call it? So yeah, so be very, very mindful that when you convert a world into an Ecomonopoli, there's a good chance your economy will go into the red. But don't fret. Don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. Usually by this point in the game, you have a decent stockpile that even if you go into the red, unless your red is huge, like we're talking like minus 1,000 a month, unless it's like that high, don't worry. All you have to do is just like at this point, once you have one of these, this is when you really have to start thinking about the efficiency of your economy. Now, what do you call it? So what I mean by that is, at that point, once you get one of these, that's when you have to start specializing. That's when you have to start going into, okay, do I actually need to be making you know, alloys and consumer goods on this planet when I have this when I have this behemoth right here? And trust me, this thing is a behemoth. By itself, one single foundry district can create 39 alloys by itself. Yeah. I cannot understate just how powerful it is to just have one Eka Monopoly. If you have two, oh my goodness, and you know, you should be set on both consumer and alloys for the rest of the game. There's no reason you should be running out on either of those things. So, but yes, that's when you have to start really thinking, because of the simple fact that, like, now you're gonna have to start shifting your economy over from basically focusing on all this stuff and most likely focusing on these, so that you can feed it into your Ecomonopoly, and thus you can have such a powerful, like, just tool to just, like, you have no idea just how strong this thing is. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite planet types in the entire game. I always, usually every playthrough, try to get one if I can. Now, obviously, because of my situations, I can't do that. I would love to try, but I can't. Just because that would mean I would have to turn either my Gaia world, I mean, granted, turning my size 30 Gaia world into an Ecomonopoly would be... That would be something. I'm not gonna lie. That would be amazing, but the issue is that's my capital. So that means I would have to move my capital all the way to that tiny little itty-bitty size 10 Gaia world. I don't know. I mean, I could try. It's not outside the realm of possibility, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say about Ecomonopolize for the most part. I feel like I'm missing something that I did want to say. Let's see. Oh, that's right. So this right here. So this is something. What is it? I think I've shown this before, but No, I haven't, because it's never come up. But it will come up once the habitat is ready. So this right here, you can designate your planets. Like, this is a little more mid-maxy, but that being said, it's still pretty good. So essentially, you can have your planet focus on specific things. Like, what is it? Like, you can have it focus on just city districts so that your trade value goes up. You could have it be an industrial world, which is kind of a middle ground between this. It doesn't increase your output, but it reduces the upkeep of both of those worker types, you know, your artisans and your metallurgists. So that way you can basically, what is it, you know, cut costs there. It also increases building those industrial zones, so that way it doesn't cost you as much, which is pretty good. Realistically, I should maybe go for that, but nah, it's fine. I want this to be a Forge world, just because of the fact that I want the alloy production. I need the alloy production specifically for this playthrough, anyway. But yeah, so yeah, you can have it focus on tech. You can have it focus on bureaucracy. Yeah, there's a slew of things you can have it do here. There are more options on other worlds where you have like food and what have you. Yeah, that's another thing. So, when you build an Ecomonopoli, choose carefully. Because if that's the world where you're getting all your minerals from, you probably want to go for another world. Because the issue is like Coruscant, you can't reach the like basically any natural structure that was there, mountains, river, those are all gone. They are all gone, so you can't make food here. Well, unless you put one of these down. I mean, yeah, you can always make food here if you put one of these things down for whatever reason. But yeah, you can't make food, you can't make energy, and you can't make minerals. So none of your none of your low-paying jobs are here. This is all high-end. Like the only low-paying job that's here is a clerk, by default. Everything else, these are all specialist jobs. Every single one of them. The clerk is the only blue-collar job. Everything else, like we're talking. Basically, like these are all like, six-figure salaries and up kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the ins and outs of an Ecomonopoli. I hope you guys enjoyed this. But yeah, so with that being said, let's head back to our playthrough. There we are. Yeah, I love that planet type. It's so good. And it looks cool too. If you get a chance to make one just before it turns into an Ecomonopoli, just stand right there because you can actually see the transformation. It's awesome. It's really cool. It's a very interesting kind of thing. Anyway, all right. So back on. So let's get back to our galaxy. So let's see. So currently, right now, we're still in the works of what? Like, let me see. We doing any? Okay, so I don't have any espionage going on. Yeah, I don't have anyone placed there just yet. Yeah, because I put. Yeah, I think I put both my envoys there. Yeah, nope, sorry, I have one envoy talking to the machines and one envoy talking to my next-door neighbors. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see, so what do we... yes, this is about to be completed.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
There we go. Alright, let me just pause that for a sec. Where are you? Ah, okay. So you go back down here. Now. Okay. Alright. So. Habitats. Okay, so this planet type, it's a little more delicate than, what do you call it, than your normal type of, world kind of thing. So, now, because what is it? Because the world I made it over, it basically was producing science, that means I get access to this. So normally, the basic habitat is you get you get a housing district, you get industrial district, you get trading district, you get a leisure and you get a leisure district. Yeah, that's normally... Yeah, it's normally just those 4, and then you can get access to a 5th district if you place it on a world that has like a special resource. For example, so right there, that's the science version. If I wanted... Oh, right there. So if I wanted this to be a mining one, I would put it right here. And then basically I would get access to mining districts. If I wanted to be an energy thing, then I could put it right here. So yeah, it's fun. That's interesting. I actually do have, I can actually make one for each, but I do want to keep it all within 4 jumps of my, of my main planet. The reason for this is that I kind of want to have the ability at some point to just have pops from my homeworld migrate over here, if I can get that to work. The issue is that migration is one of those finicky little mechanics that just kind of you have no control over it. Either your population does it on its own or doesn't do it at all, which is very frustrating. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to set this over to this. So now basically my my research districts are built 25% faster, and my research output is plus 10%. But yeah, see, so you have all these fun little choices. You can, at one point I am going to have to make a refining station, and I am going to have to make a fortress station. A fortress station just because I want to double up on this effect here. You see that little U there? That means that as long as this thing is standing, no enemy ships can pass this point. The buck stops here. That's why I went out of my way to look, to find decent choke points and place all my my star bases there, just to make sure that nobody can get in without having to deal with that. It's not that I'm expecting the starbase to hold out or anything. The whole point of it is just to give me time so my fleet can get there in a timely manner. Let me see. I want to check something real quick tech-wise. Do I have... Ah, yes, I have hyper relays. That means I could start building those. And those are actually pretty important. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get started on that. So... oh, right. Okay, so you, let's see. I guess for the time, so yeah, so the thing about hyper relays is that you need to make them in a line. But it is pretty cool because they sort of, what is it? They kind of work like gateways, but not exactly. They just make it so that you don't have to go through these, you don't have to go through basically the normal spaceways to get to another system. You just go through that and boom, you're there. So it is sort of like a gateway system, but not exactly. Where a gateway system, it'll just pop you wherever there is another gateway, while this one, you have to go in the line. If the hyper relays are not in a line, then you can't fast travel to that system. That being said, though, it is still pretty good. So I'm planning to go pretty much. I'll start in my capital world. Oh, I don't have mega structure. Oh, that's right. I already started. What am I building here? Did I get? Whoops, sorry. Is that what I got it started on? Oh, I am building one already. Never mind. I'm a dope. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm that other playthrough that I saw that I showed you. Yeah, basically I'm doing that one in tandem, and in that one I just got the hyper relay technology and I just started doing it. While in this one I got it much earlier and I'm already doing it. Oopsies.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay, so go there. Oh, right, sorry, yeah, I do want that one there. Okay, yeah, I forgot, I only have one, like, everything else is all Corvettes. Whoopsie. Anyway, but yeah, back to habitats. So yeah, so the thing about habitats that is very important to know is that, you have very, and I mean...
We have mastered a new technology.
Very limited space on these things, so... you have to be kind of careful. I'll go for that. But yeah, you need to be quite careful on what you build here and whatnot. So normally, for your first habitat, well, sorry, for your first, so normally when you get started with habitats, you usually want to put one here, and then from that point, you then basically, you know, put stuff wherever you want, relative to what you need that habitat to do. Let's see. So yeah. So this is supposed to be a science one. I will need at least one of these. But yeah. But I am going to wait until this at least gets halfway before I build any of these, because like I said, it takes a while to fill up this thing. It just does. Oops, someone died. It was just an envoy, no loss. So the fun thing about envoys is that when they die, well, for one, basically, what is it? So when an envoy dies and you get a new one put into its place, it's basically treated like you just moved it there. So as you can see, I can't move that new envoy for, well, pretty much a year. They're just stuck there. That sort of thing. But the beauty is that the game does just automatically put them there for you, which is pretty good. So you don't have to waste time on, so you don't lose any progress doing that. And also, these guys don't really produce anything apart from the fact of just, you know, being able to talk to other empires, do espionage, be your representatives in the galactic community, that sort of thing. So if one of those die, you're okay. You're fine. The game pretty much just goes auto on that point. So now let's see. So right now I don't really... that's right, I can ascend this thing. Which I probably should. Just to reduce my empire size even more. So yeah, I will do that. Okay. So we'll ascend that one tier. I do like that Ascensions is just automatic. All you have to, you just need the resource to do it, which is really good. I like that. Anyway. But yes. So as you can see, I have a negative modifier here. So normally this would be a 7, but right now it's at a minus 1.4. The reason for that is because of immigration. So all my what is it? So this is giving a modifier here. So they're getting a 1.4 modifier here, so that they can grow faster and whatnot. You can also increase that by doing this. Well, of a sort. Like this right here. Sorry. So that doesn't increase your what do you call it? No, no, it does. It should, anyway. Well, of a sort. Well, let's... Well, I think the month already ticked over. Oh, well. Anyway, okay, so now that's finished. So now I have 10 houses here, which is really good. This only adds housing. Like, just period. That's all it does. So that's pretty good. Let's see... Strange. I guess this didn't really do anything, or at least... Because it's supposed to reduce it by 5%. Odd. I don't know. Maybe because it's just not big enough, so it doesn't really show a huge impact on it. Oh, well. Anyway. So, yeah. Ah, cool. So, yeah, so that's what a gateway looks like. Really cool. So, by itself, this thing is useless. It has to be part, like I said, it has to be part of a daisy chain. So, yeah, so we're going to be building ones in these directions. I think I should probably have another... Let's see. Can I make... Oh, yeah, I can. But I don't want to waste my alloys just yet. Construction ship, boom. Oh, right. Alright, so everyone's where they're supposed to be. That. There we go. Okay, we're doing good there. Alright, so everything's turning out alright. At least I'm satisfied. But yeah, so... Let's see... Be ready in a sec. There he is, or just it. Alright, so... Let's see, how much do I have? Oh, okay, I'll make another one. So that way I can just... Alright, so this one gets started there. And then when the other one comes up, we'll start that way so we can go in this... So we can have one going in either direction. I should realistically have 4, but honestly, I don't have the alloy output to do that. So I will just be doing one at a time going this way, and then this guy, when he's done, which will be right now. Man, he works fast. Love it. Okay. So yeah, so I guess I'll have him go over here. Right. And then when I get this new one, I'll kind of have him on standby because I do want to make a, I want to make another habitat, probably here to get more minerals. Yeah, probably to get more minerals. Alright, I can't have him on standby there. Well, I mean, I can, but not really. Let's see. Or... Honestly, because it takes so long to actually build habitats, per se, I think it probably makes more sense just to have him go off. Yeah. Let's just focus on this.
We have mastered a new technology.
Let's just focus on this for a while, just because it only takes like half the time to do it. That's not terrible, but I don't really need that. Let me check something. Okay, I don't have one of those, so yeah, I don't really need to waste my time on that. That'll just be there forever. So I'll go for this just so I can get another dice roll. Yep. Alright, 6 more months. I really want this over. I really want this one to be over already. Come on, just give it to me, please. That's funny. Nobody's gotten this yet. I mean, at this point, I probably should just take it. I find it odd nobody wants it. So weird. Let's see. Oh, that's right, I did make it. Screw it, why not? I mean, if no one's gonna take it, I was leaving it there just because I'm like, maybe they'll take it, but I guess not. Okay. Whoops. Ah, man. Oh well, it's fine. What is my basics? Alright, this is just my... Oh yeah, that's right, I can do this now. Oh wait, no, I already did that. Oopsies. But I can make different templates. If I want to. Yeah, and here I can actually... That could be fun. Especially since... Yeah, that would be interesting. Sure, why not? Let's do that. Let's have some fun with this. Let's make more templates. So... wait, did I... Oop, sorry. Yeah, so for this one... Let's see... Guess we can get rid of that and maybe keep the non-adaptive. Just because this will stay on my planet. So, let's see. Yeah, because I don't necessarily want that, because that would be a issue. Could do this. I don't know. What do I want to do? Because I already have the intelligence thing. I already have the budding thing. Could give my leaders more lifespan. That's always fun. That one's not terrible. Empire size from Pops is reduced by 10%. But honestly, it really doesn't matter in the long run. We'll think about it later. I'll probably come up with something later, most likely. Because I can't... I mean, because to be fair, I mean, they're already pretty specialized to what I want. They're intelligent. They have engineering perks, so yeah. Ah, you're ready. Okay. I'll just, just go there. Take care of that for me. Okay. But this is going to be really cool. You'll see soon enough why this is actually pretty awesome. I mean, it'll take a while in terms of returns, but it'll work. Let's see. I can't build this yet, just because I have to I have to be able to upgrade this to this, but I need 10 or more on this planet, which I could just resettle them, but that would be kind of dumb because then there's no jobs here.
Special project complete.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so now I have an unemployed pop. It's a shame that I can't really do anything for my unemployed pops. Like, all I can do is just have them have social welfare, which is fine because, at the very least, they're not going to be unhappy. They'll keep producing Unity, which is always a good thing. So,
We have mastered a new technology.
what'd I get? Okay. Again, I really don't need that. Guess I'll go with this. Alright, cool. So this will be done soon, and then I'll have a new, what is it? Then I'll have a scientist there. But yeah, so... What is it? So... Cool. Alright, but yeah, so right now I don't really have any way to make this place bigger yet. Eventually I will once I get... Where is it? Once I get this. So once I get this, I'll be able to make my habitats bigger, which is kind of what I want. Oh yeah, so here we can actually see this. So requires an empty ascension perk, and yeah, finish algebra. Oh, it's weird. There's supposed to be other. That's odd. It's supposed to also say that you have to have like 2 other. Let's see. Yeah, see, like this one here. This has a slew of requirements. Did they change it? Find that very odd. Requires an empty ascension perk.
Construction complete.
Let's see. Let's see, so...
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, get started on that. Awesome. I don't have robots, but or actually no, I should get that. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, let me see. Do I have any more? I mean, there's a slew of planets here. I'm starting to think that maybe at this point I should... Oh wait, no, there are 3 planets here. I'm a dope. Wait a minute.
Situation log updated.
A new archaeology specialist. Oh yeah, that's what's down there. Okay. Has to do with our precursor, huh? Where? Let me see. Is it this one? Guessing it was probably this one. Alright, I guess I'll send my... Right, it's set to evasion. There we go. And away it goes. Man, I love that thing. So cool. Alright. It's gonna take it a while to get there. But yeah. But yeah. Wait a minute. Where was my... That's right. Honestly, I can get that later. I'm a dope. I should have gotten this a while ago. Because with this, I'll be able to terraform worlds into Gaia worlds, and I can turn these into Gaia worlds. How big are they? That's a 12. That's... but... 20. Okay, that's better. And a 15. Okay. It's not terrible. And I could use those, and I could use the smaller worlds to feed my other ones. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. Alright. I keep forgetting that terraforming's a thing. Sorry. Ooh, that's a bigger one. Okay. Yeah. I think now's the time. Yep. I think now is the time to get started on that, most likely. Let's see. So you're done. Alright, we'll move you to this one next. Huh? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, right. It just... that one just finished. Unfortunately, I don't have enough alloys, so I'll have to wait a little while. Just a little while. Let's see. But yeah, what is it? But yeah, once this one's done, I'll show you what I mean when we move it up there. Or actually... No, that's fine. Anyway. I guess I'll just move them there for the time being. Okay. Nice. So it's already starting to produce. Let's see. Well. What does this have on it? It just has one. So, yeah, I could probably do that. I could live with that. I can always put another one of these later. Okay, and then once I do that, it'll be able to collect from here and just take it straight to the capital without me having to build a station there. Ah, cool, I have enough now. Alright, so... Oh, right, he just finished too. Alright, you get started on that. You... Let's see... Guess I just want to move in this direction, probably? Probably, yeah, cause this way is shorter. This one... Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Like, let me see, cause... Yeah, that's what I thought. So there's no sense in increasing speed there. I need to increase speed here. So yeah, so funny thing about this. So, just like in real life, when you go uphill, obviously you go slower and whatnot. So that's why it's usually the better idea to, what do you call it? So that's why you normally want to, yeah, so that's why, what is it? So that's why, you know, like, say I wanted to have my ships go here, they would go this way, just because it takes the least amount of time as opposed to going this way, which is much wider and stuff. So that's another thing you want to take into account when you're basically making your, choke, when you're looking for choke points and stuff, always basically look at what are the lowest points and whatnot, because those are the ways the AI is going to go for efficiency. Anyway, alright, so with that, we will call this an episode. I hope you all enjoyed it, so until next time, though, this is Mega Wizard 79 bidding you all adieu.